Hey everybody, I'm popping in here at the top of the episode to tell you that we've got a very exciting announcement to share with you this week, so make sure to stay tuned during the break so that you can be the first to know our big news. But before we can get to that...
Previously on the Quest Company.
That was so breathy.
This is really gross.
Sounds like an orgasm.
Nice.
I think we've gotten this far without anyone asking us what our group name is, so we're probably fine.
Yeah, I think so.
What was that? I'm sorry, I can't hear. Did you guys hear something?
This is really awkward.
What? What are you guys hearing? What do you want from me?
He walks over towards the barrel and just starts hitting on the side of it. Just
That's not even in time.
Tell me the allegiance level we're on with this guy. Do you guys not? Do you have free will still?
We're on a first name basis.
Yeah,
that's good.
So
Okay.
Is it like an employer or is it more of a
No, I
working
think it's
relationship?
helping
I'd give him a
people
kiss.
out. What?
On the mouth or on the...
I'll go in, not kill, but maybe kill until we find out where they're
Not
hiding
kill.
him.
Not kill.
Not kill.
No.
Just
Not kill.
100%
No, not the wink either. The wink is not.
No, don't do that. We're not gonna murder, but we're gonna wink.
Don't do that.
Okay,
This
I
is not
can
time for that
seduce
one.
the innkeeper to find out where he is, at least, because,
Yes.
seduction.
Step one,
Step one,
bribe
give them a
and or seduce the innkeeper.
Yeah.
And if
Yep.
that messes up, we can just put him in a room and torture him.
Yep,
Because
exactly.
that'll get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about torture.
You just take daggers and
We'll
stick it up
coerce.
their finger.
We'll coerce.
Just imagine as it's just aggressive tickling.
It's just a step up from rough
It's
tough.
just, yeah.
Should we here or go to the wharf?
Let's not just... I'm gonna say no, we didn't get the wharf, because we
Yeah.
make a scene when we go places.
What's the deal with Salty Jim?
What does he look like?
He looks like an asshole. I want you to imagine an asshole, not on somebody's body, but just an asshole, like a person. That's him.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. So you kind of get it. I bore myself the beautiful name of Frank upon my awesome emergence from the ocean.
Wait, so what's your real name?
I don't fucking remember.
I'm gonna call you Robert.
Don't you dare call me Robert. I am Frank the Great.
Yeah, but
I am Frank the Great.
Ah, you're Frank.
I am Frank the Great.
when was everybody's first kidnapping?
Oh, mine was when you guys found me. I was the kidnapped. It was a terrible experience. Oh my god, I'm kidnapping someone. Oh wow, this might be a rough one for me, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're not really kidnapping. We're just leaving him in the same place.
You're kidnapping for the greater good.
Yeah, for the government.
We're doing it. Yeah, we work for the government.
Since it's for the government, it's okay.
Yeah. Named after my great uncle Mordecai, the tailor metal comes on. The tailor metal comes on.
So, you've all
Tailor
disembarked.
Dang it.
No, who is this? Who is this? Sorry. From myself. It's gonna be stuck in my head.
So you've all disembarked from the inn.
Making our way downtown.
Walking
fast.
fast by the pub and don't care.
Terry Crews walks by somewhere dancing.
Okay.
Cannon.
He goes,
Cannon.
He's a cannon. He's just a cannon. Someone's pushing him.
Oddly shaking. Terry Crews missile. It's just a huge missile. It's nighttime. Where are you going? What are you doing?
We know where it's at, right? Yeah, we're going to the wharf.
Yes,
Don't do
Zara,
that.
you remembered where it was last
Oh,
time.
great. Follow me.
Oh, his hovel.
I'm gonna be sneaking.
So you're going to fall behind the rest of the group?
Yeah, but I'm sneaking.
I will sneak with you.
Okay, so Roarke and Tabitha are staying together.
That's a nat one on Tabitha.
Oof,
Wow.
But it's a plus 10. It's a plus 10.
Okay.
So this is a 0?
Wow.
As low as you can go.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
A 0 and a 22, so it comes out to 11.
Damn it. Dude,
Yeah,
changing
sure.
dice already.
Okay. You guys are stealthing. People that are walking ahead, what are you up to? Just heading to the wharf.
Yeah.
Walking.
Okay.
Not disguising myself just yet. Wait until we get there.
Oh,
You
okay.
you simply make your way from the actually really not downtown even. It's really just down the street. But you guys head across the waterfront, basically. Pretty much the exact same way you came into the city for the first time.
Sunset, huh?
Yeah, it's dark out.
Gosh darn it! Wish we could have seen that sunset.
There's some great stars out, though.
Ah, love these stars.
In fact,
Oh.
no, nothing's happening. There's some stars.
A little milk.
Pretty large moon.
In like the
full
silence
moon
of
yet,
walking over, I would like to be like saying a prayer to Habakkuk.
James Dean?
But what's his name?
What is this?
Is it the Sapphire Phoenix?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got nervous with Sapphire.
It's from Sarah.
Okay, fine. But to Habakkuk / Sapphire Phoenix.
Okay.
Oh man, my first inclination was go, hey dog, but let me start over.
I don't know. You might have that kind of relationship.
Yo, Sapphire Phoenix, it's me. No, I'm starting over. This is what she's doing too. Like on the walk.
Is this in your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she just is like, okay, yo, Sapphire Phoenix, it's your girl. New digits. Not really. Same digits. I have the same number of toes and fingers. Nothing has changed. I have taken a finger, though, and I feel bad, and I don't want to take any more. So, just, I'm praying that this night will go well, and that we can all be safe, and that young Mateo will be okay. And things will work out okay for the country that needs us. Just trying to help more people. That's the goal. Okay. Tapping out. Holla at your homegirl if you need me. Always here. Always here. Text if you need to. And when I say text, I mean write it out on like paper. Old school style. I get you. You're classy. We out. I'm out. It's just me. I'm out. That's that one today.
You say all of that in your brain.
Yes.
There you go.
Good. Thank you.
Frank, you want to do anything on your way there?
I'd like to see if we're being followed.
Make a perception check, right?
Oh!
No. 6, 79.
Without a shadow of a doubt, you are not being followed.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No one would dare follow me anyway.
Exactly. Just a skeleton in a purple robe with some,
Well, once we get
amazing
an eye
trimming.
shot, I'm going to die
I'm
myself.
not saying anything.
No. All right.
Telling you what you know.
No, and I know I'm not being followed.
Anything. So you guys make your way to the wharf. As you pass several landmarks for your own sake, on your left is the waterfront, and right about when you get to where you kind of remember the wharf to be, you can make out what appear to be the remains of a large bridge that used to span the gap to the other side. You would know of this as the what did I say this was? It's the Stalk. It was the bridge that used to be in between for Tabitha and Frank. This is what Solomon Asher told you guys about having been destroyed.
Okay.
And this is why trade doesn't come through here.
Got it.
Does this side of town look deserted or like...
You've been through it before. These are the slums.
Okay.
It is far from deserted. It is much more...
destitute?
Yeah, I mean, you see people about moving around,
Okay,
living
I
their
just
lives.
was wondering if it was
Just
totally
it's
like
just the poor area of town.
tumbleweed. Okay, no.
No, it is
Great.
not tumbleweed. It
Great.
is
Populated.
yes,
Cool. Thank you.
dilapidated.
Yeah, okay.
But it looks like it used to be, for just a reminder, it looks like it used to have wealth. Like a lot of the buildings look
Dear
large.
God.
Some of them shift in their masonry, though, occasionally. But a lot of the buildings, while like large and like beautiful, seem to have shifted and been not taken care of, and you see things that are dilapidated and falling off of the houses and whatnot. Most windows are boarded up. That was a flarp, apparently.
No, don't explain it on air.
Yep,
On the mic.
it's happening. That was the house shifting in its masonry. We have amazing sound effects here. Frogs.
No, I fixed it in
Houses.
post.
Yeah, I did it with a cookie sheet pan.
It was thunder. There's a storm approaching.
There's something approaching.
Yeah, there really is something approaching. Does it stink?
I'm preventative
No, they don't
measures.
stink.
Oh no,
That's
it's
always
not
just
mine.
the sound with you.
Yeah, it's just loud.
I will kill you in your sleep.
Yeah.
That's true.
Choke you straight to death. Joe, what are
Suffocate you the
what are yours
old-fashioned
like?
way.
My farts.
Yeah.
I did not discuss my farts.
Hi.
Are they loud?
I do not discuss my farts.
Moist?
Are you gonna shake?
Do not discuss my farts.
I'll ask Amanda.
But in
tell
time,
us.
you guys
She's never
make your
heard.
way
What?
to the wharf.
What is the exterior of the wharf like?
The wharf.
The wharf. Do do do.
Yep. It's a large single-story timber-framed building. It has several windows, all of which have been boarded up, and you can easily make out that is from the inside. It's not from the outside. That's pretty much all I can tell. It's a pretty large building. It's a single floor.
Thieves can't anywhere.
And other
Make a
buildings.
perception check.
Other buildings near it.
Don't let me down.
There's a building on. It sits on a corner. This is the building you turn right at if you're heading to the bakery.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it sits on a corner, but there's a building directly next to it, and there's a building behind it.
11.
Okay.
And 11, you do not see any thieves' camp.
In the same regard, is there any, like, back doors that we can see?
You
like basement
technically
cellars?
aren't there yet. It's more the two that were ahead of you.
Oh, I thought because my sneak was so bad, I was just...
No, you're sneaking.
Does there look like a good place to alleyway? Not too close to the wharf, but a little bit distance from it.
There are any alleyways you want. So there would be none on the left side of you because that is all the docks
Sea.
and river.
River.
Really big river though. So,
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
but not saltwater. And to your right though,
Sea leads to the ocean.
tons of alleyways on the approach to it. There's the direct alleyway that's it and another building.
Okay.
If you want to get that close, or you
I
can
don't wanna
pick
be that
any
close.
alleyway.
I want to pick a nice alleyway that doesn't look like it has any puke in it.
Okay.
Do I have anything?
No, you can find a nice alleyway
Oh,
without
okay, great. And I just kind of like
puke.
give the nod. to
What did you
Frank.
roll?
An 8.
There's a little bit of puke.
Dang.
You could have
A bit
lied.
of puke
It's
in
not
this ass.
bad.
I just do the little classic nod motion.
Is your neck okay? Hey.
I
What?
just start walking.
Down the alley?
Yeah, but
Okay, I'll
with-
still follow you.
With the nod.
Okay, I'm coming. Jesus. Yeah, I get it. Where's your neck be?
That was like kind of like the universal sign for like, come here.
Okay.
Like over here.
Okay,
over
go,
here.
go.
Over here.
I get it.
Ah.
I got it the third time. I understand.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Do you want to make your disguise?
Yes.
Cool.
Disguise. And then I'm Cord.
Wait, how tall is Frank?
Frank's like 5.
He's kind of little.
Yeah, he's little, but he's not like tiny. I mean,
How tall?
Danny DeVito size?
he's not. Yeah, not Danny DeVito.
Okay,
size.
that helps
Danny
me.
DeVito's.
He's not fun size.
Yeah, he's not fun size.
How tall
he's
is Corin?
unfun size. Cord's like 6 something.
Okay, I'm just trying to...
Right? He was like
He's around 6.
Yeah.
he's around 6.
Like, your...
7
Like,
years old.
Frank's head would
Probably
be in
60
his
some
chest. Corin's chest.
His head would be like in his lower jaw and neck, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Let's
so
say-
it's
let's
not
say
too, like...
I'm gonna assume he's probably not gonna do like full scale Corin
Okay, okay,
if
okay.
it is detrimental to him.
Okay, okay.
that. No, because
Like it's not like I'm a dwarf where it's like
Got it.
if I'm my size, I'm not a dwarf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We figured that out, yeah. Hard way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next time. Next
You
time.
look good.
Thank you. Thank you. Is that right? Corin.
Here's my question. Does he look like someone who is still an officer of like a law or like uniformed guy or
Well, Frank, did you take on Corin's personal effects? Like when you imagine becoming Corin, are you just Corin in Frank's robes, or are you Corin
Corin and Corin outfit.
in Corin outfit?
Like Corin City. Like it's Corin, pretty much.
it's
much-
cold.
it's Corin time.
It's as
cold.
well as Frank can remember, you know, it's the sword, the freaking
Much like
metal
Nebraska,
outfit.
it's Corin time.
It's Corin time, pretty much.
Yeah, he has symbols and
Kind of look like a narc.
whatnots.
A narc?
Yeah.
Looks like a paladin.
Well, I mean, there's narcs all over here, I'm sure. Is that the accent? Is that it?
It can be
Is that
whatever.
close?
It can be whatever you want as long as you're confident.
Is it
in
close enough?
Yes.
Close.
Yes.
That's a hard word right there. Close. Recluse.
Is there like a pin or something? Like, can I help make it look like he's a little more rough and tumbleweed for this town?
Do we have a pin?
Like, I'm saying if there's like a badge I could take off the disguise, but I don't think that's how it
You can
works.
try.
Okay, yeah. Just want a D-Narc.
Okay.
Hey.
You don't have to roll. It's an illusion.
It's an
so
illusion.
You, can't pull
You just
anything
tell me what
off.
you want me to do.
I think you should D-Narc.
I should D-knock.
You're gonna have to cast it again if you want to change
Ah, darn.
I'm gonna have to cast again if I want to change it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste
Just,
Slowly speaking, though, let me
look
put that
bright
in my
and
little
easy.
thing, little
Keep
book.
it chill. Should we walk in separately or together?
I think we should walk in and together because
Okay.
we're both
Narcs?
no, because we're on a vacation with each other,
Oh, well.
right? Because we're husband and wife.
God.
Wow, we're really
Dear
going back
God.
into the... Okay, yeah.
Right, that's what we've done every time, and it's worked.
Okay,
I mean, I might not you and me, but like whoever I've been
right,
with.
we'll go with that.
Say I
That
really
sounds
feel.
good.
Okay, all right, cool.
Husband and wife team, wife in full metal. Husband looks like an arc. What could go wrong? Okay, let's do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right.
But it's okay. I think we can pull it off. We can just say,
Y'all
wow,
are probably where
we
they are.
really
now.
need this vacay.
Yeah, I guess like maybe we just were like we wanted to see how the other half lives.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That's exactly right!
Okay.
That makes sense to me. All I needed was that connector.
Okay.
Look at the people. Oh, they're so common.
Exactly.
Look at these slums.
Perfect.
They're slummy.
Keep that
That's
mindset.
vomit.
Perfect.
I saw vomit in the alley
Exactly.
today.
Keep
Can't
that
go
mindset.
wrong.
It's
I think we're
perfect. Keep
just
that
looking
mindset.
great.
Great.
Each other.
Yeah.
Like, I could piss right here.
Absolutely, but don't, please don't fucking piss here.
Yeah, but like,
All
I
right.
just want to have that attitude going.
All right, I'm
That's
ready.
great.
I'm ready. You ready?
Cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool
okay.
anyway.
Yeah, Tabitha and Roarke are just like
That was a
staring
lot.
at each other, and then you.
Guys, watch out for the vomit right there.
Corn away.
Wait, do we want to talk about? Okay, or
Starts
What?
walking.
no, wait.
Okay.
What?
I do. What's the? Is there? Do we want to do like a code for when you're good?
Oh, I can make a bird sound.
That's
Perfect.
actually pretty good.
That's
Do you
pretty
make a
good.
bird sound from inside that we'll hear out back?
Yeah, I'll just lean over a window like I'm barfing from too much beer.
I guess you could thaumaturgy that.
I'll make corn
Yeah.
sounds.
I guess I could thaumaturgy that too, huh? I am a magical being.
You do have the capability.
Yeah, I like it.
But wait a second, what bluebird is tweeting at night?
Isn't there like a night bird or like
Whoo, whoo.
Oh god,
There you
I knew it
go.
was
The
coming.
owls. The owls.
Look
There's
over here!
owls.
Over here! All
Perfect.
clear! All clear!
Owls.
How about I
Chose
could,
this.
like, how
Oh,
about
that's another
you
hard
could
one.
take the cue from me fake barfing?
What if you were like?
Okay, so wait, if shit's going bad, we're listening for Zara fake barf.
Okay.
That's how we know to like
I mean,
bust in
and you
there and
guys know
start.
me, it
you
might
know,
be real barf too.
Well, this is a very important distinction.
Absolutely.
If shit goes south,
Barf.
you're doing fake barf, and we bust in there.
Yeah,
But what if it's real buff?
I think it still applies.
All right, cool.
Okay, if it's good, then bird sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, we did that
Owl
so
sounds.
well.
I
Owl
know,
sounds, yeah.
owl sounds. Just remember your story, you know.
Happy couple. Look
Happy
at the
couple.
slums.
I just charmed the bartender quick.
Of course, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. I'm gonna.
Frank, I try not to miss me as, you know, your fake wife. But you'll do a
It
great
shouldn't
job.
be a problem, Tabitha.
That was really unsettling.
We're gonna be out back.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well,
And I
yeah,
was-
dude,
We're gonna
I'll help
be
you find
inside.
something.
We're gonna be inside.
Okay,
I'll get a pint for you
thanks.
anytime.
And I would like to sneak to the back.
Yeah, we're gonna sneak out back and start look for other entrances, exits.
Corn
I
away.
take Corin's arm
$3.
like I link it. How the other
Wait, what's
half
your fake
lives.
name? What's your fake name?
Do I have to have a fake name?
I say Elizabeth because you couldn't think of anything fast enough.
Okay, call me Lizzie.
There we go.
I like it because it has Z's.
You two are making your way around.
We're
back,
sneaking.
Correct. Make a perception check.
Reroll my
Nope, you're
sneak.
still using that sneak from earlier.
Why? We took a pause. Oh, that was pretty good.
my sneak was good, but my perception was bad. 9.
Okay.
21. Oh, good job.
Good to know. You guys are moving slowly back there. I'll let you know when you know.
Okay.
You two.
How the other half. How the other half.
Lizzie and Corn.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
This is a great plan.
That's
How can I help
gonna
you?
go
Flawless. Who's doing what? You guys are walking up the door.
I want to walk in.
Okay, go ahead.
I walk in.
Okay. You try the door. It is not It seems locked to some
frick.
extent.
I knock 3 times.
You knock 3 times. You wait a second.
Oh gosh.
I listen to the door.
I look at the sign. Is there a sign anywhere?
Yeah, there's a sign that just reads The Wharf. It's on shitty,
It doesn't say
driftwood.
bar and good friendship.
Nope.
TGIF.
None of that.
Damn.
This is not the TGIF kind of bar. What? Okay.
Can we add something else we're looking for?
An addendum.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thieves' can't, basements, exits and entrances, traps.
Anything.
Basically, just added traps to the list.
Yeah, we just added traps.
Everything else was
Those
already
are the
discussed.
goals.
But those are the goals, yeah.
Gotcha. I'll get to you in a minute.
Okay.
I might have added it to the list. I might not have. Whichever one's more fun for me. You knock 3 times. You wait maybe 3 seconds and lean your ear up to the door. And you just hear some like locks moving over.
Okay.
And the door creaks open. You start to see light pouring in. You see an old man. He has glasses that kind of ride on the end of his nose. He's got the like U-shaped gray hair, like balding on top, but the little
Yeah, Danny Vito.
but the little dude from Star Wars that has that too. It's whatever. It's an Empire Strikes Back. Whatever.
Oh, he looks like David.
He's got a little machine. He's like,
90 Day Fiance.
sure, yes,
Thank you for bringing that in.
absolute trash.
Thank you.
90 Day Fiance, absolute trash. We are not sponsored by 90 Day Fiance unless they want to sponsor us, in which case we'll take money.
Does that mean one of us has to have a 90-day fiance?
Andrew's
Because I'm out.
I'm technically Scottish, so you know.
Oh, really? Yeah. Nice.
Anywho, he opens the door. Yes. How may I be of assistance?
I love your
Hello,
voice.
I am Investor Korn. I have heard that you have... This is a bar?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wonderful. I was wondering... I was talking to someone down the way who seemed to be in a rush going back to the home, and they told me that this might be a good place to get a couple drinks and lay back with my wife, a nice quiet place.
Oh, that is quite wonderful. You said you were an investigator. Investigator.
I'm an investigator.
I thought you said you were an investor.
Well, please come in. And he opens the door up to you, and
Thank you, kind sir.
as you and Lizzie step in, he closes it behind you and then makes his way to behind the bar.
Okay.
What does the room look like?
The room you have just stepped into is pretty plain. It seems to function as just a bar. Like a lot of bars that you've come to have been inns and bars. Like there's places to sleep or there's like food. This is a place that sells liquor and maybe some food to go with said liquor. What you can see is a large square room, maybe a little bit rectangular. It's very big though. Several long bench-like tables, a couple of circular tables. The bar is directly next to the door, just right on your left. It's why this gentleman that opened the door for you has made his way around there so quickly.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, it's very close to the door. But the ceiling is pretty low-hanging. There's a couple of, like, wrought iron chandelier sort of things. Not fancy chandeliers, just light. On the far right wall, there's 2 doors in the wall itself. And sitting in this bar, you see several individuals of varying origin and nature. Any one could be young Mateo. No, you see one kind of scraggly dwarf fellow.
It's him.
Done. Game over. Dead. He's got a pretty fantastic beard going. Completely bald on top, though. Big, bulbous nose in the middle of his face.
Love that.
Kind of like
blue.
blue eyes. He sits in heavy chainmail armor, and you see a shield kind of next to him and a mace that's up on the seat with him where he's sitting. You see...
Hey, is it a nose that only a mother would love?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a honker.
A nose is a nose.
It's a big nose.
Okay,
It
good.
takes up most of his face. He's kind of got like little beady eyes that go with this massive nose.
Cool.
But no, it is not
Okay,
your
great.
boy from Crest.
Yeah, no, I was just scared.
Crestport.
Cool.
You see a large gray-skinned woman that's standing like near one of the tables. Go ahead for me as well, everyone, and you two, and make a perception check.
12.
12?
21.
21. What's your passive?
20.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure it was higher
Yeah.
than passive. Cool. You know that very close to her, leaned up against one of the tables, is a just very big wooden mallet.
Cool.
Like, might as well just be a tree, like, stump thing. Like, this is a very jacked, large, gray-skinned woman, and as you kind of get a little bit of a closer glance at it, you can see 2 tusks that protrude up from her lower jaw.
Orc.
In the corner near the dwarf, not making conversation and kind of head down, you see human, who just seems to be in regular clothing, maybe a little bit of leather armor at most, but he's kind of not making conversation with anyone else. You see 2 individuals that look similar in age, 2 women. They might be related. They just look very similar. They both have kind of leather armor, and you can kind of make out weapons near them. And sitting at the large table with the dwarf and the young human man is a very, very, very large red dragonborn in very large plate mail armor. You can see a shield near him and an axe that hangs from his hip. Everyone seems to take note of you as you come in, but most
Wanna look tough.
make an intimidation check.
Come on, Bessie. Come on, Bessie.
Come on.
Do I add intimidation? Or do I add anything?
You add your intimidation.
Okay, I feel like I'm a baby, but do I add what my charisma bonus is, or no?
Yes, if you're proficient, you would add proficiency, but I don't think you are.
No,
I think you
I'm not.
just add your whatever your charisma
That's
is.
an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you looking tough?
I want to walk in and then just like jump my jaw out and scan.
She's joking.
And like a little like underneath the breath once I like see all the punks.
Perfect.
Great.
You do. But they seem to just go back to their business. of
Perfect. That's what I
drinking
want.
And
They
chilling.
I just want them to know I'm one.
And the gentleman behind the bar takes up his place.
Headed to the bar.
To the bar. I'm sorry.
Okay.
To the bar.
You guys make your way over to the bar. The gentleman behind it with the glasses has a glass out, and you can see he's cleaning it, but his hands are kind of shaking as he cleans. And he's just standing there. Like, what can I get for you? Yes.
Can I get a big mead or craft beer if you have it?
I'll have the same.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'd like to cast, what is it called? Detect magic.
Detect magic.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Okay. What's the radius on it?
30 feet.
30-foot radius? Okay.
If the room is like... If
Are you
that-
casting it, or are you ritual casting it? You
Ritual cast.
take the 11 minutes to
Just
ritual cast it, not burn a...
drinking fake beer.
Okay.
Just-
Well, you start kind of just casting it. Make a sleight of hand check for me, because... Well, real quick. Do you have Detect Magic in front of you?
Yes.
What are the little letters next to it?
Little letters, components.
No.
Like VSM.
VS.
So, verbal and somatic. Okay, so it means you have to do, like, hand gestures and speak it. Just make a sleight of hand check for me.
Fuck.
I was so close to that 17.
10.
Okay, 10. You start doing that.
Can I assist that in any way?
You can't assist him doing something.
Okay. I just want
I mean,
to ask.
especially since he rolled it already.
Right.
Like, we could argue for something beforehand, but in the future, yes, if you wanted to, like, create a distraction, that just might cause a whole nother slew of
Right.
whatever. But you begin as the gentleman kind of goes off to a back room. He heads straight to the back end of the restaurant and opens the door and goes in. And he comes back out with drinks for both you and Lizzie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Harvey.
Thanks, Harvey.
Harvey one.
Pleasure to
Hey, Harvey.
pleasure to meet you.
Just curious. I mean,
Yes.
me and my husband, we're into some weird stuff.
We're very curious people.
Curiosity killed the cat.
This looks like a good spot to,
I'm old.
deck a couple faces if you wanted to.
Oh my god.
Do you
We like
guys
fighting people.
Do you guys like fighting?
We are warriors who fight. for
I'm
fun.
just being honest with
I
you.
do not like fighting, especially
Oh,
in my
okay. Oh.
establishment.
Well, we won't fight you then.
Sorry,
Of
I
course.
think
No,
I
sir,
think just
we
the
wouldn't
shape
fight
of
you.
the room it recalls some fight clubs we've
Yeah,
been to in the
small.
past.
Small, cagey, tiny rooms.
You know,
Yeah.
You feel like
so,
there's nowhere
Yes.
to go but inside your
but
own
and you
self.
can just
Quite well,
you
quite
can
well.
just You can just root and see blood splash on your face.
Yes,
So.
sometimes it does feel like a cage in my right now. Zara, you note, with your passive perception and your 21, the half-orc woman comes over and slides all the locks on the door and then kind of walks a little bit of ways over to where she was again while you're having this conversation with Harvey.
Is the bar like the type of thing that I could have, now that I have my drink, just like lean back and like watch everybody else?
Yeah, you can turn and look at the entire room. It's kind of the way the setup is.
Definitely want to look at gray-skinned.
Keep a low profile, honey.
You do.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Anytime, sweetness.
She just stands where she is, like next to a table, and stares right back at you.
Right.
Don't
now I'm
look
in that.
anyone directly.
Now you're at that awkward
Yeah.
eye contact area.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna
Engage or don't. Engage or don't, honey.
wave
Engage or don't.
slowly
Okay, we're engaging.
and sip.
She does not wave back. She just kind of stands there.
Peace sign. Slowly and sip.
She looks across the room to the red dragonborn
When
in
she
the
looks
corner.
across, that's when I can break my eye contact.
Okay. She just like looks over to where the dragonborn is, but you look away. So
Yeah.
you guys are talking with Harvey.
Yes.
Anything else?
How long have you been here, Harvey? Harvey.
I have worked this particular bar my entire life.
It was yours? Or your father's?
It was mine. My father had it before me. But it used to be quite popular before.
Make an insight check on him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
He's practically begging for
Well, that's a
it.
good one, too. Yeah.
He's asking you to make an insight.
23.
23. He seems terrified.
Okay.
Like horrifically terrified. His eyes keep darting around the room to everyone in the room, including you, as you have mentioned fighting in his place.
Honey, honey, turn
Yes.
around for a second, okay? So you can watch the room, okay?
You want me to watch the
Yeah,
room?
just watch the room.
I'll watch the room.
I look
sweetness.
Harvey dead in the face and go, Harvey,
Yes.
why are you so terrified?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Why?
Because you talked about fighting earlier.
Oh, that's true.
Do I hear? Do I hear you?
I think
hear
you
you?
do, yeah.
I'm gonna bop you and be like, turn it down. Turn it down, sweet. Put it down.
That's 12.
12?
I am in no way terrified at all for my life trapped in this cage.
Okay, and I tip him.
Okay, how much are you tipping him?
Oh, let's
Crap.
say...
Cage. Shaking. He's like having this realization. Knock on the door. Orc lady.
5 gold.
5 gold, okay.
Yeah.
You put it down. He looks at it, looks at you, and is just, for
Have
me.
a little faith, Harvey. Breathe, buddy.
All right. He just puts it in his pocket.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Another. And he slams down his
Anything for Thor. He takes
Thank you,
off
Oliver.
again to the back room that you saw him before go to.
I'm scanning the room intently.
Frank,
Oh, that was vomit.
as your spell comes to fruition, detect magic, you detect the red
Yeah,
dragonborn in the corner. His armor seems to glow faintly.
Okay.
Ooh. Dragonborn in the plate.
Oh, and that is it. Actually,
That's it?
that is the only magical thing you pick up on.
Only magical thing. Pick up on.
Detect magic. Tabitha and Roarke.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Dear God.
I'm back.
You guys have made your way around back. Roarke, you're kind of like trying to look in between and in the alleys and just anywhere. Tabitha, you pretty quickly spot the hatch to the cellar that's around the back.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a hatch. Do you want to try it? Or...
I can help you try it.
Okay.
You're better with picking locks and shit, but I can.
I can try it. I just didn't, I don't want it to, blow up or something. But we can try it.
I mean, do you want to see if it's trapped first?
Yeah, can I see if it's trapped?
Make an investigation check.
Can I assist?
With investigation, yes. With lockpicking,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Unless you can come up with a way in which you are assisting with lockpicking.
16?
16? It doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay. And I'm just going to open it. Is it locked?
It has a padlock
I'm
on the
going to
outside.
pick that lock. Pick
Okay.
that lock.
Solid.
20 unnaturally. Nice
Okay.
job.
Solid.
I'll pull it out of my hair.
You pull it out of your hair,
Put it back in.
click, and it opens up.
Okay.
You pull the padlock off.
And I open the doors.
You open two kind of metal doors that open outward, and you see steps that descend in, and have a moment of reminiscing about the time you descended into an inn's basement and were attacked by a butcher
Can
there.
I
Fuck
share
that
that
guy.
sentiment? Remember? Because
I just like pull my shirt to the side and
Yeah.
show the scar in my
Yeah.
chest from
And
the
a little bit of nipple.
a little bit of that ombre purple nipple.
Yeah.
Hot scene behind the inn.
Wow.
You know, speaking of Charles, I really thought he was going to be on our side. Just for a second.
The first of great betrayals.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wait, Charles?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, we were speaking thieves' cant, so I just thought maybe we could...
George.
Yeah, I was about to
George.
say, Charles is our friend.
No, I'm thinking of George. George.
The
Sorry.
first of great betrayals.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fucking George.
Do I have anything I could, throw down the stairs that would make noise to draw out anything in the cellar?
Do you have anything that would make noise throwing it downstairs?
What can we see with dark vision? Can we see anything below?
Oh, yeah.
Looking, it descends pretty quickly into darkness, but you don't see anything. I mean, it's like looking into a box that big. You know what I mean? If you're outside of it. If you're going in it, then that's different. You might be able to see more.
Actually, on the stairs, does it seem like there's any sort of traps or anything once you're actually in there?
Make an
Trip wires or
investigation
anything?
Can I
Check.
assist?
Yep.
Go.
Oof.
Working in tandem. Working in tandem.
It's like a 6 with advantage. That was rough.
It's a rough one.
You do not see any traps. You are fairly confident there are no traps on these stairs.
Okay, so no traps? We're going down.
So you're going down steps?
Yeah, can we sneak down? Can we roll a new sneak to go down?
Who's going first down the steps?
Probably me, because I opened the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You take a few steps down the steps.
Do I see anything?
No, you don't see anything. Other than storage. Again, reminds you
Okay.
a lot of the setup that you found,
Georgie.
No, and me hanging around.
No meat, no bodies.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, that took forever
Yeah.
for us to figure it out, too.
George was a sketchy fella. But the kind of cobblestoned basement that you step onto is a little bit moist with just the
Grape juice.
no, with just the amount of water from being this close to a massive river.
Hey, this might be a great place to
But you're
take him.
down the steps and in the basement.
Yeah, we could totally take him in here for Frank when Frank and I watch him.
I'm gonna really need you to not kill this guy.
I'm not gonna.
Or terribly
Don't
mutilate him.
assume. Well,
Just don't, mental game.
yeah,
Just don't hurt him too physically.
Yeah,
but
but
that's
look,
beside the point.
at
But
the
yes.
water, and then we can just put a face in it. We'll just scare him.
Oh yeah, we'll scare him. He'll be fine.
Won't
What's-
kill him.
Solid. But no, this could be a place to hold up, I think, as
Yeah.
soon as we make sure that it seems secure. Now that we're down here. Nice segue.
I know.
Looking around, make perception checks, both of you.
Try not to fight.
17.
17 and
26.
26.
Nice job.
Good
Very
lord.
perceptive down in this cellar because I'm having George flashbacks.
Well,
I know.
you both mark there doesn't seem to be anything down here other than supplies for the bar itself. Like there's dry goods, there's barrels of various liquors, you assume. You do see what appears to be in the far wall of the basement a ladder that's built into the wall to a hatch up above.
God bless.
Okay.
Other than that, there is no nothing down here that you can see.
Just barrels, no bottles.
No loose bottles.
Loose bottle, okay.
Can we hatch it?
There's a couple empty bottles. Sure, I'll give you that one.
Good. Empty bottles.
Garbage.
Just looking for full bottles. I'd say.
You can try and crack open some shit and try and find some.
Nah, I don't want to make noise.
True.
But I just whisper to Tabitha, let's not go up there yet, but we know that we can.
I'm really dexterous. I could just crack it open.
Right, but we don't know what's going on up there. So somebody popping up through his basement that he
No,
doesn't...
I could just cut a hole and look up. I'm pretty sneaky.
Yeah. How about we wait to see if
I'm doing it, and I run up to the hatch.
You run up to the hatch?
I won't kind of thing. I just want to put my hands and see if I can feel, like, some people walking. Like, can I feel vibrations of people moving?
I hide behind a barrel as she does this.
Make another perception check.
Oh!
Wow!
That's 20.
Told you I was sneaky as shit.
Okay. You put your hand up to it. You don't feel anyone walking around. But you kind of faintly begin to hear something. So you put your ear up next to it. And you can hear the faint sound of what sounds like someone snoring.
Is it like I could push it open? Like, is it slated like in old times in the woods?
It is like a wooden hatch. It's a square.
Can I see in between the slits is what I'm saying? Or is it like straight? I can't see anything.
You can see faint light coming between them, but to actually look in between them is not a thing. They're too close for that.
Roarke.
As I peek out from behind the barrel that I'm hiding behind now.
It's a bedroom. Should I try to just, like, open it a little bit? I'll respect your opinion, maybe.
We just don't know if that's our guy in there.
Yeah, I'm saying if we go and if I can kind of see it, then we've got the advantage because he's asleep.
How about we wait to see what Frank and Zara pull up? Because now we know that if that's our guy and he tries to bolt through the back, we got him.
Okay.
Like, he's not going anywhere because we know where he's at. Like, we know that this is the exit through that room.
Yeah, okay.
Rather not engage while we are split.
Okay, sneak back down.
But now we know that there's a guy there.
I respect it.
This is when that natural one... I'm kidding.
I respect it. Okay.
You make your way back down.
Well, should we go back out? Do you think they're okay? I don't feel like they've ever really been alone together.
That's true. We haven't heard anything either way.
Yeah, that kind of concerns me.
I know.
Because how long has it been at this point?
You're about to be at maybe 11 minutes.
Well, that's not bad.
It's been...
I mean...
Yeah, they should be fine.
I mean, you said somebody's snoring up there as I stage whisper?
Yeah.
Probably 12 minutes.
I mean, you could...
12!
You
Just
could,
like that.
if you feel good about it, like, try to crack it open without making any noise, just to see if we can get in there. This is why I'm conceding to your point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so if you want to just see if we can open that in case we hear something.
Yeah, true.
And they can't get out from one way, because I don't even know who's in this bar. I don't know what's going on.
True.
So but if we know that we have a way to get inside.
So you do want me to try to lift it?
If you feel good about it.
I mean, I'll try either way, but I just wanted to hear you say that you did want me to try to do what
I am
said
conceding
to do.
your point.
Thank you. And I climb back up. And I don't want to... I just want to see if it has any give. If I just, lightly push it.
Lightly!
As you place the hand against it, you begin to push up. It doesn't move. It seems to be locked.
Okay. Is there any kind of, where I could pick it from down here?
Yes, looking, you can find one.
Okay, I'm just whispering down to him. So it's locked, but I can pick it. Do you want me to try to pick it? I'm going to try to pick it.
Okay, make a lockpicking check.
16?
Make a stealth check.
Throw up everywhere.
With advantage.
Hey!
With advantage?
With advantage.
27.
27. Okay. You put the lockpick in.
Okay.
Start just trying to find it. And it just... You feel like you almost have it. And then it just... And it won't click through.
Oh,
and so you take a break because you're like, I have to get back down and breathe a little bit down here.
Yeah.
You can try it in a minute. But I'm going to go over to these two.
Okay.
Lizzie and Corn.
What's the lighting like in this room?
Fairly dim. There's two kind of wrought iron chandeliers that hang up from the ceiling. Very close to the ceiling because it is a lower ceiling.
And it is a one-story building.
Yep. As you're kind of checking out the lighting, you notice the shift in metal as you see this dragonborn stand up from the back corner. Just rough balling height with your passive perception, he's probably 7'5" and begins making his way over to where you guys are.
Cool.
Super chill looking, but just begins making his way over to you guys.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever seen another Dragonborn besides once before.
Did you say that out loud to him?
Yeah.
Sweet. So excited. He kind of remains silent until he gets up to the bar, and you just see him like stick up a hand, and Harvey just like runs to the back and like pulls out a bottle and hands it to him, and just kind of like goes back to like shakily cleaning a glass that's already way too clean. Well, now, I know there aren't many of our kind just hanging around these parts, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
My name is Korn. Inquisitor Korn.
Korn, nice to meet you. And he
Give him
like
a fist
sticks
bump.
out his... You give him a fist bump? Okay. He goes to shake a hand with like an open hand, so you kind of like...
Hello,
That,
fellow
he's like-
kids. Exactly.
All right, well, that's new. Nice to meet you, Korn.
Fist bump. Nice to meet you.
There's a fist bump now.
But that's what I've heard it's called, yes.
That's
I am
new to
very
me.
old, so I'm just learning these things.
I can tell that you're old.
Thank you.
So, how you fine folk doing?
We're doing alright.
Good, I'm married.
We're married.
Well, now that is just precious.
During this time, like that beginning interchange, I just want to steadily notice if the gray woman has moved at all.
She's like watching y'all with like daggers.
Okay, cool. Just making sure there wasn't a shift in that too.
You're okay.
Cool.
No one has moved towards the door, but he's just talking with y'all.
Great.
Now, if you don't mind my asking, I was just wondering, you know, what do you do around here? What's your what do you do?
We're visiting.
Your profession.
Oh,
You
well.
seem strong and capable warrior.
Thank you. Me and my friends here, we take care of business, and we're just relaxing here.
Can I roll an insight check?
Make an insight check.
Can I? Dang it! I don't
How
know
would you
to
assist
I'm
in
sorry.
insight check? When you guys can't confer about
Yeah,
it.
no, I don't know.
It's 14.
14.
Not too shabby.
Just looking at him, now that he's much closer, you know his armor's magical, and you can see now it has burn marks, it has huge nicks in the shoulders, it has chunks cut out. It looks beat to hell and back. He himself looks that way as well. Like, his face is like, there's a gash that splits part of his nose down the side of his face. Like, an eyebrow has a gash in it that doesn't follow all the way through to, like, he doesn't have a dead eye. It's just, like, saved the eye somehow, sort of.
Cool.
Yeah, it just kind of looks gnarly. You get the sense that he probably works either in a profession similar to your own or of the mercenary degree.
Okay,
Or hired thugging.
gotcha.
How about yourself, friend? What are you doing in these parts?
We're merely checking out the city.
Well, what do you think of the city?
Well,
I'm
I think
interested.
this part's interesting in its own right, of course. I've never seen something quite like it, but hell, a lot of it's torn to shit.
Ah, yeah, shitty piece, shitty.
There's a lot of shit here. But,
That too.
But-
But shit, yep.
But shit.
That's where it comes from.
A little bit too long laugh.
but yeah, of course, we just kind of passing through. We asked the local in the alleyway down the way was a good place to get some alcohols, and hence,
Well, that's what we heard. There's no better place than the Wharf. That's why we're here.
yeah.
Where? Plural?
We're a group here.
Oh, who's your group?
Yours
We'd love
is
to meet
them.
him.
Well, he points over to the gray-skinned woman. He points over to the two sisters that look alike. He points back to the dwarf, and he's like, well, you know what? Pretty much everyone in here is part of my group, except for
Okay.
that little fella in the corner.
Okay. Oh, that's a good group.
Oh, thank you.
I take my alcohol and I point it up to the little kid. Is it a child?
No,
Little baby boy.
Is it a little baby boy? Baby boy
looks to be
baby
maybe
boy?
in his 20s.
Okay.
Very well groomed. His hair is like pomaded back, like a little pencil mustache.
Gotcha.
Very, very proper.
I've raised my glass to him.
Oh, well, I'm sure little Mateo appreciates that.
Huh. What an interesting name. You don't hear a lot of names like that. Mateo. 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 I like your name, kid.
It's a good name. He tips the beer and kind of just goes back to sitting there quietly. You can kind of tell that the people around him aren't talking to him. They're kind of just with him.
Does he look nervous, or does he just look sad in his drink?
Doesn't look nervous.
Okay.
Just looks bored.
Weird.
Do I notice this too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I'll give you guys that.
What, did the kid looks nervous?
Yeah.
The kid does not look
Bored.
nervous.
Yeah,
He
bored.
looks
Sorry, bored rather.
Looks
than
bored.
nervous.
Wait, so did Dragonborn walk away from us?
No, he's still right there
okay,
with you.
okay,
He's
okay.
talking to you.
Cool. What was the last thing he said? I'm sorry, I lost track of where we were.
Hell if I remember.
Okay, cool. Something about delete that.
Little Mateo.
Yeah, he told you guys that everybody there was part of his crew except for Mateo in the
How
corner.
long have y'all been in the
In this
Rose
district.
City?
Oh, maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got in here about, three-ish days. The weather's been nice, though.
No, it's been nice while we've
Yeah.
been here, too. Can't really say I like this city that much, but it's all right.
Different.
Not
I've never
necessarily.
been one with such distinct sections. That's interesting, I
Right.
think.
They really need to fucking get over the whole Rose thing.
Well, I mean,
Right.
we walked
like
into
a
the
damn
Blush
thing, I guess.
District the other day. It's a little bit of a free-for-all. Like,
Is it?
It's, we're on vacation, so we're already cutting loose. I
See,
mean,
we've
I'll have
been-
another pint, but still, that got a little crazy.
A little bit.
Another pint. And he kind of
Oh.
looks over at Harvey, and Harvey's like,
Can I sense how Harvey's reacting to him asking that?
make an insight check. Make another insight check.
Let's see, 11, 12, 13.
Harvey looks scared. His eyes keep darting to other people in the room, though.
Not just Dragon Man.
Not just Dragon Man.
Okay.
As he goes back around to the room to where he's been going, and comes back with another thing and shakily hands it to you. It's kind of like spilling on the bar, but he's just like,
Watch
Thank
your
you.
hand
Thank
there.
you.
I don't want to spill too much of your
I'm-
delicious
I'm-
beverage.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just-
We all make mistakes,
I
Harvey.
have the shakes.
Oh, yeah. My dad had Parkinson's. Sorry, I had to.
you see a single tear just crest out of his eye as he turns around to go work on stuff.
Well,
So
that was
this is-
very kind of you. Thank you.
No problem. This is your first time in the city, though?
Well,
Yeah.
not first time. I've been here once before.
Well, you've been here before. Why are you here the first time?
Family.
Family.
Family issues.
You got family in the city or just issues?
Issues that needed to be resolved while I was here.
Well,
And I've resolved those problems.
I don't want to. I don't want to pry too much, so I'll leave you with your own issues,
Oh,
here,
it's okay.
friend.
I won't pry into you, and I hope you don't pry into me.
I appreciate you.
Of course.
Yes, but you don't think you'd settle down in the city? It's just a little too...
Not a city like this.
Yeah.
This is too cold up here.
Yeah. Are you
Right.
you're used to warmer weather, huh?
Yeah.
Do I know, DM, do I know if Dagger Point is warmer or colder?
It seems to be colder.
Is Crest Point warmer or colder?
It would be colder than all Linto.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can relate to that. We've been traveling to some colder cities too, like Dagger Point. And I just want
Oh,
to see
y'all
his...
been up to Dagger Point.
Oh,
Good
man.
Lord.
We went there for my family. So we're kind of, we got hitched recently. We're seeing the family, saying hi to everybody.
Moving through.
Moving through.
This part of, the land.
Yeah, so we had to go up there to say hi to my folks, and we couldn't find hide nor hair of them.
They seem to have disappeared.
It's very odd.
Altogether.
That is very odd.
Yeah, it's been weird.
You ever thought about hiring help for that?
Yeah.
Hunt someone down?
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
That's great.
You hunt people?
Oh, we're a mercenary group, friend.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, I think I'm getting this now. Great.
My father used
That's
to do mercenary
great.
work before he got Parkinson's.
Ferguson's mercenary work.
That was probably really hard on the sword arm.
Absolutely.
I'm so
And
sorry.
his
Where's my
bow,
manners? What's your name? And I
Oh.
reach out my hand.
He reached out a big paw to shake your hand. Her name's Cole.
Nice
Cole.
to meet you, Cole.
Nice to meet
Lizzie.
you, too. Lizzie. It's a good name.
You know.
Took an axe and killed everyone at the end.
My God,
With 50
what
wax.
even is this conversation? Okay, keep going. Act cool, act cool, act cool.
Mixed strength check.
Yeah.
Dear God. Come on, Zara.
Come on.
Do not be a wimp on a handshake.
Be strong.
19.
19. Fucking Predator Top Gun. Boom!
That's
Muscles.
my dream. great.
It's dope.
I'm
if there
so
was
glad.
oil, it would be more dope, or some luber, but
Great.
y'all are pretty glistening.
Great. That
Especially in
makes
the
me
low
really
light.
happy.
There's a cool picture.
That makes me really, really happy.
Somewhere, Sylvester Stallone got off.
Why?
Why not?
Why not?
With the handshake like that.
Arnold was there with him.
Ew.
And Dwayne The Rock.
Okay, cool.
The entire cast of The Expendables was
Pretty much.
That's where I was about to go.
Jason Statham.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, you too, Cole.
No problem.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Cole. Do you mind if I ask, what is your name, young lady? The orc, I point at the orc lady. And as I point to her, I cast Charm Person.
Okay. Okay, it is a save, correct? Is it a charisma
It's a
save?
wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Nice call.
Frankie
Don't be
Frank.
smart.
Frankie Frank.
What is what does it have to be?
What? It's your your save?
Spell casting modifier?
It's gonna be like
Like, I know.
14 or 15,
like,
I think. It's probably
it's
gonna be
your,
yours. Because it's 5 plus 3.
Please don't be a nat 20.
It doesn't matter, Cash.
16.
Oh shit!
Doesn't
16
matter.
is your save.
Fuck!
You cast it, and you immediately see the hearts in this woman's eyes.
Oh my god!
With her
Oh, God, yes.
nat one.
Okay,
I love it.
beautiful.
No.
There's 3
Oh,
spell
my
slots.
God,
I got
I'm
one
so
more.
happy.
You ask her name.
Oh, God, you
level
have
ones?
one more?
Well,
We
one more
didn't
level
rest.
1.
Oh, we never rested. Oh, shit.
One more level 1. Yeah.
You ask her name, and she goes.
Oh, my God.
And just like lowers her head and stares at you.
She's gonna break her bones.
And Cole's, yeah, I still don't know her name, friend.
Really?
Yeah,
How do you communicate with your mercenary work?
she kind of just does what she's told. She's really good at
So she understands. With
smashing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Interesting.
she's just making eyes at you from the corner.
Interesting. Do I know the spell's landed?
Yep. What's its time limit?
It is 1 hour.
Cool.
Solid.
Okay, whew.
Good to know.
Solid.
Okay.
Cole takes a second. Well, now I don't believe I've ever seen her look at someone like that.
Honey, whoa.
Like what?
Giving you the out.
Listen, she's got hearts in her eyes for somebody, and that sure as shit ain't me.
Well, that's flattering. I'm such an old man. No one's except but my love here.
Make a deception check.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
15. Okay.
Oh shit!
It's not terrible.
He just shakes his head and he's like, well, you two seem very happy.
Hello there, lovely listeners. Jonah here once again to say thank you for listening to The Quest Company. This week's episode is brought to you by our fabulous sponsor, Castor & Pollux, makers of mystical jewelry and geeky novelties. Quest Company listeners can go to castpollux.com and get 15% off your entire order of dice, jewelry, and other nerdy accessories by using the code TheQuestCo. That's TheQuestCo, all lowercase letters and no spaces, and you will get 15% off your entire order. That is a fantastic deal, and we're so happy to share it with you. So go on over to castpollux.com and treat yourself to something like a set of passion fruit fantasy dice, or a spellbound necklace, or a cosmic meow makeup pouch. Find something you love that makes you happy. All the purchases that you make using our code make it possible for us to do more cool giveaways and contests like Frank's Throw Us a Bone contest. And if you get something from Castor & Pollux, send us a picture and we'll feature you on our Instagram and Twitter. If you're a fan of the Quest Company, you love the content we produce, and you want to help us out, go over to our show page on the Apple Podcast app or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave us a rating and review. It's super easy. It'll only take a minute, and that small action from you will go a long way in helping more people to hear about the show. We really do read and appreciate every single one of those that comes in. They let us know what we're doing well and what we can continue to work on as the podcast keeps growing. And if you drop by and leave us a review, we'll give you a shout out here on the show. I think I've made you wait long enough, so here is our special announcement. The Quest Company is partnering with friend of the show, Anivi, for a special project that we think you guys are going to be super excited about. Anivi is working on developing custom character cards for your Dungeons & Dragons campaign, and you'll be able to see behind-the-scenes progress on the project as it's being developed over on Patreon. And you might be thinking, wait, custom character cards? That sounds cool, but I don't know how that would work for me and my character. Well, fret not. You'll be able to see exactly how it works because Anivi is making a Quest Company card pack of player characters, NPCs, monsters, and items from the podcast that you'll be able to collect and have as a keepsake, or that you can get and use in your own home game. We are so thrilled about this collaboration and that Anivi reached out to us about it, and we cannot wait to share more updates with you as the project develops. If you want to check out more of her incredible work, you can find her at anivi.art on Instagram and at anivi_art on Twitter, or her website, anivi.art. I'd like to take a moment to thank Mr. Joseph Cash for the wonderful music he composes for us, and Tabletop Audio for providing the ambient soundscapes you hear on the show. If you want to listen to more of Joe's music, you can hear all the songs from the podcast on soundcloud.com/thequestcompany, and listen to more of Joe's personal work at soundcloud.com/josephjohncash. And if you need atmosphere to set the mood for your next tabletop gaming session, go on over to tabletopaudio.com. If you'd like to contact us, you can do so directly through our Connect page on questcompanypodcast.com, or you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, etc. at The Quest Company. We love talking with y'all and hearing your thoughts about the show, and we love getting to know all the other great people in the RPG podcast community. Speaking of, I want to give a quick shout out to our friends over at the You Meet in a Tavern podcast. It's a live play podcast with a bunch of guys playing through their first D&D 5e campaign, and it is a lot of fun. Additionally, Joe, the DM, has been doing a lot of awesome work on a full, comprehensive homebrew for Pokemon in D&D that I have been enjoying the heck out of, and may or may not be trying to plot how to bring to the Quest Company. If you want to find out more about You Meet in a Tavern or the Pokemon 5e supplement, you can go to Twitter and follow at YMIA Tavern and at Joe the DM. That's all for me, so let's get back to the episode. Thank you for listening to The Quest Company.
And with that, Tabitha.
A little bit of a
my
pause
God.
before we say anything.
Yeah.
Just give a little bit of sense of like there's a little bit of something going on with our relationship.
Tabitha, you trying the lock again? What do you want to do?
Yes, I'm trying it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Make a lockpicking check.
Oh.
Hey!
Did you see it roll? Because that freaked
I did.
me out. I was like,
Yeah.
and we're going down. 23. I was 3 up.
Cool. Make a stealth check. Double checks.
Roarke holds his breath.
19.
19. Oh, pause with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I forgot.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so the
just-
19.
Yeah, we'll take 19.
What was the second one?
3.
Three.
It would have been
Okay.
13.
You
Gosh, you're so stealthy.
feel it give?
Wait, can I feel it give?
Yeah, you feel the lock go through. You feel the pick go through.
Okay,
and you know
I want
it's unlocked.
to look back at Roarke to give him like a signal of like I unlocked it. Just be ready if something happens.
Okay, you give him your signal.
Swords at the ready.
Swords at the ready. AC +1.
I'm going to I want to feel my arm muscles because I'm moving so slow opening this thing.
Okay.
And before I do it, I go
Lift it.
With that, roll initiative. No.
Oh my god.
You slowly open it. It begins to occasionally give it, and you
pause.
stop,
okay.
and you kind of try and repressure how the hinge is and keep going, and you just slowly maze your way
Oh my gosh.
up, trying not to make it creak at all. And as you get it just enough where you can get your head into it and look, you see gentlemen in like splint mail armor sitting maybe 5 feet away from the hatch entrance, just sitting with his head in his knees, passed out.
Oh God. Okay.
And he wakes up.
But the hatch is up.
Is there anybody? Is there?
And you're
Like, can I
holding it.
scan really
It is
quick?
a small, what appears to be a cupboard or just room that has goods. You see a couple bottles on the wall, and you see like a small kind of tapped barrel that's in the room as well. It appears to be a back room of some sort.
How old does he look?
Maybe early 30s, late 20s.
Is it It's not possible. It's not possible. Is it possible for me to like hold? It's not. I'm gonna keep trying to sneak up.
I'll ask you a question.
Like it's not. No, I'm just. Is it possible to get a dagger in one hand while I'm lifting? So if he wakes up, I can just throw it at him.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assumed you're opening it with one, so you
Assuming
have
two
a
for
knife.
you. Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
You can put it in between your mouth and go full pirate with
I'm
it.
gonna make.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to try to see if I can like shake my leg in the signal of like I'm gonna go up. I don't know if he'll get it, but she's just gonna shake her leg. Really
If
quick.
she looks like she's going up,
Is insight intelligence or wisdom?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Roarke, make a straight wisdom check.
Oh, come on,
Not insight.
Not insight, because I'm proficient in insight.
Straight wisdom.
damn it!
You are not inciting the back of
Come
her
on,
leg.
Bubba.
Oh, okay. 14.
14. You get a sense that she's going up.
Okay,
Solid.
cool. I'm gonna keep trying to go up. And if he wakes up, if I can't get in the room, I'm throwing that in his face.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Nice.
You continue to make your way up. You get the hatch open and propped up against something behind it. And you slowly lift yourself up onto the floorboards, like hands on the side, pulling the whole body up to the feet.
Drenched in sweat.
Drenched in sweat. Silent as mouse. Oh my God. Still asleep. Snoring away.
And I'm in the room.
Yep, you are on your feet in the room.
Okay. And there's nobody in it but him.
Nobody's in it but him, and the door to the outside seems to be locked. Or not locked, but closed. Like, hatch here, him here, door there.
I want to hide. Is there anywhere for me to hide?
It is a very small space, but you are very stealthy. So I will give you the ability to hide at disadvantage.
16.
Okay. You find some stuff to prop into in the back corner. In fact, you know what? You move behind the hatch door that's been
where
lifted
I
up
was wanting to go.
and kind of just hang behind it.
Okay.
You are hidden with a 16.
I'm just going to wait and hope that Roarke gets the message to come up.
Okay.
Can we say before I hide, is there a way I can lean down and give him a signal?
You have already hidden.
Damn it.
You can unhide and do that.
And then I'd have to re-roll with disadvantage.
I'd probably just let you go to it.
Okay, I'm going to...
I really don't want to split hairs on that.
I don't want to yell. I just want to like stick a thumbs up
I'm
down
already
the
like
hatch.
on my way over there anyway, since
cool.
I
Okay, so you move back
interpreted
around.
some sort of signal.
Yeah, and then I'm going to hide.
Some leg
If I am
shimmy.
behind the hatch, is he still in eyesight that if Roarke
You can
wakes
keep your
him
head
up, I
out
can...
that you can see.
Okay. Because you're coming up the hatch, right?
Yeah, I am steadily making my way up the hatch.
Is there a way I can like stealth to stand by him on the wall? So that if Roarke wakes him up, I can just stab him in the head?
He is asleep. You can stand beside him.
Okay, I'm going to do that just in case.
Okay, so you, with your stealth score from earlier, are able to move and stand
Yeah,
next to
yeah.
him. Yeah, you're good. It's just if somebody comes in this room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Roarke, stealth check.
Okay.
At advantage, because he's asleep.
Ooh. Okay, that is going to be a 24.
24.
Nice job.
Can I make an aesthetic choice for you?
Please.
Good deal. Before you climb this ladder, you take your jacket with all the buckles off
Solid.
and climb the ladder. Doesn't affect you armor-wise or anything, just
I like it.
for my own storytelling purposes.
Since
I
that
feel like that
jacket's
would
been
just
a motherfucker. Well,
give
this is
you
a
away.
new jacket, though. This was a different one. That I got.
Oh, is it? Never mind. Then you can keep your aesthetic look. I don't care. But you make your way up in a very similar fashion, almost identical to Tabitha, where you push up with your body and put your feet down.
Yeah, and just like silently draw the swords and just like give Tabitha the look. Like, if we're doing this,
can't say anything because if I talk to him, he's gonna wake up. I don't know if I should just kill him.
Not necessarily.
It's just like the shrug of like.
Can I try to put my like hand on his shoulder with my dagger like at his throat and see if he budges?
Okay. Are you trying to not make him budge?
I just want to
or are
put
you
it
just
there
doing it?
And see if he wakes up. Well, oh shoot! Wait, can I
If
put my
he
hand on his
stirs, I'm
mouth?
going to
Oh,
town.
fuck.
Okay. You put a hand on it and the knife around his throat, and you just hear like a, and it's like very silent, and like you see his eyes open, but he's like very not moving.
I want to press it in so he
You
feels
do,
that it's
and
there.
the neck goes up with it.
Okay.
Like
I want to get a little bit of blood flow going.
Okay, you do.
Okay.
There seems to be no fight back.
Okay.
Just very like, please don't gut me in this larder.
I'm gonna move my hand from his shoulder to his mouth.
Okay, you do. You're covering his mouth with your hand. He's not making any noise. He's not resisting.
Shit amount of hands.
You grow a third hand.
Right. Well, if you've got the knife to his throat and your hand over his mouth, I'm gonna start quietly tying him up.
Okay, that's my okay.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay.
This is so skip. My butthole is so clenched.
I get it.
18.
18. You begin the process. He is not resisting in any way. You tie his hands.
Yes.
You tie his hands in front of him because like there's no way he can get them behind him without moving.
Yeah.
And he is not moving. And you can tie his hands together in the front. You can tie his ankles together, however you
Hog
want.
time, baby.
Tie him together. You
Yep.
tell me how you want him tied up.
Yeah, no, I get them all tied up in the front since I'm doing
So like hands together, feet together, or like hog tied, all four together.
Can I hog tie without like making him adjust his armor? Because he's in splint.
Probably not.
Okay, well then
I don't know that he's that flexible.
Okay, well then in that case I'm just gonna do hands together, feet together separately. What does he have weapon wise?
He looks like he has a dinged up longsword and a shield that's kind of next to him, propped up on the wall.
I separate them from him.
Okay, you do. He's again
Process.
no movement, head up, leaving it there.
I look over the rest of them to make sure he doesn't have anything else hidden on him.
Make an investigation check
Okay.
with advantage because I feel like this is helping at this point.
Okay. 13.
13. Oh, you do not find anything else on him.
Okay.
Is there a way for me to angle to where I can press my ear against the door and see if I can hear anything?
Are you taking the knife off his throat?
No.
Then no.
Gag him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take my
She-
hand off.
She takes her hand off. You.
Okay.
What are
The
you?
knife's still there.
Yeah, knife is still there.
What are you gagging him with?
Do I have anything, or do I just need to
I'm
grab
gonna
something
stick
out of
my
here?
hip out to maybe, hopefully, let him know I have fabric for my disguise kits if he needs it.
Great, yeah. I'll get some stuff out of her disguise
Like-
kit.
Okay.
Just trying
Yeah.
to.
So
and
you
I'll
just, you
point
just
down
find like
to
a
it.
cloth piece or something that's
Yeah,
long
find
enough.
some cloth and I'm gonna
As
gag
you come in with it, he opens his mouth like
Okay.
no noise, but just like I know what this is.
Mm-hmm.
He seems very much to have been through this process potentially before
Yeah.
or
Too willing. I don't like it.
something. But he opens his mouth and lets you gag him.
Okay, now I want to get to where I can listen at the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
taking
I just
the
give
knife
him,
off
like
his
a
throat?
knowing nod, like very calm.
Is there a way I can like rotate hands so I can still keep it there and listen? Or am I like too far from the door?
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Oh, son of a bitch. Natural one.
You hear talking.
Can I make out they're talking or it's just like voices?
It's just voices.
Okay. I'm just gonna nod to Roarke towards the hatch and we're taking him down there with us.
Like, I just, like, point to his very heavy-looking armor and just give a if you're going to, like, try to move him. That'll make noise. Splint will make noise.
Can we take it off?
He's also...
Potentially.
This sucks because we cannot communicate because we have to be so quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I try to move it and just see if it makes sound?
yeah, I like
How
I
so?
like point at the door and, like, make the little, like, lock-picky thing. Shoulder shrug. Like,
Open
is
the
it
door.
locked? No, like, is it locked?
Oh, like to go out? I'll try it.
Make a stealth check if you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Or are you just trying to open the door?
I'm trying to be stealthy, but also
Okay.
see if it is locked.
I'm just curious if it's
18.
locked. Yeah.
Okay. It opens freely. Like, you're not opening it all the way, just barely. Make a perception check.
14.
In the brief instant that the door is open, you see a little bit of movement, and as you close the door, you begin to hear footsteps heading your direction.
Jonah, I freaking... Oh! Okay. I'm pushing him down the thing. If I see them coming towards us.
you closed the door before you could see anything necessarily coming towards you. You hear footsteps that are calmly coming towards you guys. And I'm going to move over to these two.
Oh, fuck! Should have touched the door.
I just wanted to know if it was
I
locked or
know,
not.
but I knew
Just
it's
missed.
going to be silent. If anything had silent alarm, it was that. Damn it.
You guys are still talking to Cole. There's an orc woman making
Loving eyes.
hefty eyes at Corn. Anything you guys want to do?
So why is Mateo... Oh.
Oh, what?
Is Mateo not... So Mateo's not part of your team?
Oh, no, he's not part of the crew.
Oh, okay.
But
Do you want to make him? Are you recruiting? Are you hiring?
No, we ain't.
You're at a job fair.
we ain't hiring that kid.
Okay.
Now, see, we're hired to protect him.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's great. I'm so sorry, Cole. I was thinking... Sometimes my brain, I think with Dagger Point and my family being missing, I've been thinking the worst
Dagger
of
Point's a
people.
fucked up place, too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Sorry, Cole. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Oh, that's
This
great.
place.
I keep drinking the beer.
No
I assume
problem.
if I
I
still have
would
my
like to
snake staff,
ins-
I put it down next to me.
You do. You put your snake staff down next to you.
And I would like to insight check him if he really is protecting.
Make an insight check.
Okay, great.
I assume Cole's to my left.
Well, that was a good one.
Sure.
Wait. If I'm looking...
If you're looking into the bar, he's on your left. He's on like the farther end of the bar.
Okay. And the door... Wait.
He's not in between you and the door.
Okay. He's not between me
There's
and the door.
nothing in between you and the door. The door is just locked.
Okay.
I don't know that you know that though, because I was the only one that noticed it.
Yep.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. He seems very truthful about wanting to protect Mateo.
Okay.
That's it.
Why is Harvey so nervous then? Okay.
That's a fine staff you got there, friend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's excellently carved.
Yes. I found it on one of my great adventures before my beautiful wife and I met.
May I look at it?
Track him down. I know, I really did.
I'll allow you to hold it. Yes, sir.
Oh, I appreciate that. And
Of course.
he takes it in his hands and he's looking over it. And he's like, "Oh, this is fine craftsmanship."
Yes.
I'm a bit of a wood carver myself.
Oh, really?
Oh!
Bit of a carpenter. It's what I used to do before this whole mercenary job.
Well, then you might be able to tell me what era do you think this is from? How old do you think it is? Because I found it, I'm not quite sure if I can discern what kind of, energy it has or magical spirits to it.
Well, now, friend, I don't know that I'm that good
Oh, of course, sorry.
at it. But I mean, has it done anything for you, or
No, I just kind of
just-
use it as a staff.
just a nice staff? I mean, yeah, it just
Because
seems
I'm-
like excellently carved piece of wood.
Thank you.
Can't really tell what wood it is, though, but
I haven't been able to tell either. I've asked a
it's
couple
nice. I like it. It's well carved.
people. Thank you.
He hands it back to you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. I appreciate you letting me look at that. A lot of people are stingy with their things in this city, especially this district.
I tend to be, but you seem like a trustful fellow.
And like I said,
I
we're trying to
appreciate that.
turn a new leaf after all that Dagger Point junk and stop,
Of course.
get our minds out of the gutters, you know what I mean? And I sip my beer.
You sip your beer. Well, so y'all trying to just enjoy the night, trying to drink.
Yeah, do you have any other...
I mean, I'll stop bothering y'all. I'm
no,
a married
no.
couple. I can go back and sit with my friends over there.
It's been a
Just-
long trip, let me tell you, Cole.
It's been a long trip with these folks, so I just thought I'd.
Together as a couple.
You know, in my personal opinion, and just in my own learning, it's always best to talk with your spouse about stuff as it's happening, not kind of buried away.
Yes, of
Cole,
course.
are you married?
I am.
Really?
I am.
Who?
Her name is Portia.
Oh, that sounds like a beautiful name. We have to remember that name, honey, if we ever have little ones, okay?
Portia.
Do you have any little ones? Oh, God, why am I getting emotional?
Yeah,
You
why
tell
are you
us.
getting emotional?
That is terrible.
That's a bad idea.
I need to
Zara
know.
is down to F this guy
It's
right
a hot ass dragonborn, dude.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
We don't have any children yet, but I do hope to one day have some kids.
You could be the baby mama. No.
I'm married, disembodied voice. I have a lady.
Oh, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Aldernia.
Aldernia.
Yep.
I need our map. Okay.
It's over there.
Ed
So-
is
Got
the
it.
country,
Just south.
the very large country. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was that a frog in the bar? We're really close to the river, but
Harvey's
good
got to
God.
clean this place up, huh?
Harvey, you need to clean this place up. Harvey's like,
Oh, shoot. Poor guy.
I really ought to.
Yeah. No need to be nervous. Dear God, Harvey. Harvey has a complete.
Condition, yeah.
Dear
God.
You really need to clean this place up.
Holy shit. He was like, I'll start cleaning it right away.
Right now. Too many frogs.
You see him, he finds a mop and just starts like scraping it. It's not even wet. It's just like basically a broom at this
You don't know how to use a mop.
I'm sorry. But after that kind of subsides for a second, he's like, yeah, I'm from Aldernia.
After that subsides.
You know, after everyone's got a good kick out of Harvey being terrified of mutant frogs.
Oh, man. We've never been to Aldernia. Maybe that's where we should go next.
I wouldn't go to Aldernia.
Why?
It's a scary place sometimes.
This place isn't scary.
This place is beautiful.
All right. We have interesting tastes.
This is like Clue, but the
Yeah.
mob edition.
Do I see anyone walking in the room, Andrew?
Walking in the room.
No, people seem pretty content with where they are and what they're doing.
Has it calmed? Like, have tensions calmed?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
While Cole finishes talking. He's like, yeah, I'm from the city of Helparl. It's just southeast of the capital, Valdernia.
Oh.
Sits in a nice little desert.
I think I might have heard of it.
My roll for that to see how tensions are in the
Yep.
room.
Insight.
21.
21. Now that the gray-skinned woman is kind of hot for
Lovey-dovey.
corn, things seem a little bit less. You note that Mateo over in the corner seems to be kind of checking in every once in a
Okay.
while, especially now that maybe the big dragonborn isn't sitting next to him.
Yeah.
And the little dwarf in the corner keeps just keeping an eye out and making
Great.
sure everyone seems to be doing a job.
Cool. Cool. Okay, great. That's great.
Can I roll an insight on the two ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have memories of two maybe twin sisters that might be bad? That you guys brutally murdered in a brothel?
Well, they were trying to kill us. So.
Oh, we did the leather twins. In
Oh,
the,
yeah.
In the brothel.
Yeah, rip the S&M twins.
That's a throwback.
All these throwbacks this episode.
You're welcome. Well, that was a 4. So.
It's a 4?
Aw, 2 for each of them.
They're just drinking together.
Interesting.
Would you like anything to drink, Cole? Need a refill?
He looks at his bottle and it's probably near the bottom.
1 for 1. Another
Right.
round, Harvey.
Well, I appreciate that
Of
a lot.
course. I don't know how much beer is if I need to take that on my total.
Zara, with your perception, you notice the door slightly open
Oh.
and close as Harvey begins to walk towards the back
I
room.
thought Cole said my name. That's why I was so stinking horrified. Oh,
Roarke and Tabitha.
Oh, God.
You hear footsteps approaching Tabitha.
I
guys
just
doing?
want to give Rourke the eye like we're about to kill whoever comes to the door.
Oh, like, duck with swords down on the other side of the guy who's tied up.
Okay.
Like the opposite side of the door from...
Are you trying to hide or are you just trying to get cover?
Trying to hide.
Okay,
Do we
make a stealth
have
check.
enough-
At disadvantage because you're hiding behind a person.
Sorry. Do we have enough time to get him in, like, back in the seat and, like, slouch him over to make it look like he's sleeping?
Maybe. What
I'm
do you
going to
want
try to.
He's hogtied.
16.
No, we just did
16 to
his
kind of hide behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tabitha, what are you doing to him?
You just did like this, right?
His hands are like on his lap in front of him.
But in his future, yeah, I want to try to get him to look like he's asleep.
So you're just going to roll him over on his side?
Is he standing up?
He's sitting on his butt.
Oh, on the chair?
No, there's no chair. He was sitting on the ground.
Oh, yeah, he just looks asleep. That's what I'm going for.
So you're just laying him over on his side.
Yeah, we're just going to make
Okay,
it look like
Rourke
he's
jumps
asleep.
behind him and you push him over on his side. And
Oops.
Rourke, you're now hiding behind nothing.
And I want to try to hide.
But make a stealth check.
Come on, baby.
Not for hiding.
23.
Okay. You push him over on his side, but remains relatively quiet. Might have just been him rolling over on his side in his own sleep. Now make a stealth check if you actually want to hide in this room.
21.
21. Okay. You move again back behind the hatch.
Okay.
Roarke, you do not have a hiding spot currently. The hatch is up.
How far was it, like, climbing up the ladder in the hatch?
Well, it's not super far. Maybe 6 foot drop.
Can I, like, hop down there real quick before
Dang, we are
before it opens?
scrambling at the
How
last second.
quickly are you willing to move?
Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Sound.
I'm willing to move pretty damn quick if I don't have anything to hide behind.
Cool,
right
make
now.
stealth check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, God. What did I just say?
Whoa! Same roll each time. 21.
Okay.
21.
Whoa.
You do the silent
Oh,
roll.
my God.
Just like Dark Souls roll
Like a
into the
blue
hole.
flash.
Are you closing the hatch door with you?
Gone.
I assumed that I did not
He
have
is
time
down
to.
the hole.
Do I have
You
time
were
to
you were
close
behind
it?
the hatch.
You're
I
behind the hatch.
Yeah, do I have time to shut it?
You'll have nothing to hide behind if you do.
Do I have time to shut it?
Yeah. How loud are you shutting it?
I mean, I want it to be quiet.
Remember how long it took you to open it so that it was quiet. The choice is yours.
So, just based off the room, if he opens the door, the first thing he will see is the open hatch.
He will see someone asleep and an open hatch and all the other stuff in the room. Whoever this person is.
Can I stand on the door side that if he opens it, I'm on that side? Like, not, I would get covered by the door at the other side. Does that make sense?
When you opened the door opened out.
Like that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So there is nothing to hide behind.
Okay,
it,
I'm just
the
going to
door.
stand by the door and get ready.
So you're gonna stand by the door and just be ready.
And not hide. No. Okay. I mean, can I try to hide by the door with that check? Just like only up against
You
it?
can make another stealth check, but are you changing the open hatch?
Oh, God, I just don't want it to be loud.
It's up to you. What are you doing?
I'm going to have to kill this man. I'm going to hide by the door.
Okay.
There's not enough reward if I... 26.
Stealth check. 26.
26.
You move into the door right as the door creaks open. You see... What's up?
The second, if his mouth opens like he's going to yell, I'm pulling him in the room.
Okay, so you have a held action.
Okay.
Right? 26 was your stealth roll?
Yeah.
Let's see if the bartender has supervision. He does not.
Okay.
The door opens. You see him kind of have a you actually probably don't see anything because you're right up against the wall and he's back here. He walks into the room kind of slowly, kind of looks at the guy asleep, kind of looks at the hatch open, walks over to the hatch, closes it. You hear the
I want
Roarke, you hear that?
Okay.
to sneak behind him and shut the door.
So you're closing the door from the inside.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
I'm going to run out of good rolls.
Yep.
Yep, there it was.
13.
13.
I'm so hot.
Oh no. There it went. There it went. Oh god. There it goes.
Tabitha, you reach back and pull the door shut. Just Zara, you note a whole
it.
arm come out and
see
close it.
Yeah.
Because it didn't open inside.
Oh, no.
Do I notice this as well?
What's your passive perception?
Passive.
Fuck, I didn't think
15.
about that.
15? What was your stealth?
13.
13.
Yes, you noticed it as well.
Do I notice it's Tabitha's hand?
Yeah, knowing her. You see the bracers on her arm as the door closes. Okay. Tabitha, you close the door. As you do, the gentleman turns around and is like, up.
I'm stabbing him in the head.
Oh!
Shit.
Make an attack roll.
Or is it cocked? What is it? Tell me.
It's also at advantage because it's a sneak attack.
Okay. Okay. We'll take it 2. We'll take it 2.
Yeah.
11.
11.
Probably hits a bartender.
1 over what you need.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh, poor Harvey. No.
He's dead.
Roll your sneak and assassin and crit and all the
Harvey,
dice
No.
What is it?
with a dagger.
What is it?
It's a D4
It's everything you
plus,
normally roll
like-
with a longbow, except instead of a D8, it's a D4.
A D4 and 3D6, right?
Yep.
And it's an auto
And
crit.
it's yeah.
So I double everything, right?
Shit. Bye, Harvey.
Just give me a number.
But I double all this because it's a crit, right? 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well, at least we
26.
26 total damage?
Yeah.
Did you add your dex modifier on the end of that?
30. Oh,
30.
no.
There it
Cool.
is.
With your knife that you've had ready, at the ready, Harvey turns around and he sees one brief, fleeting moment of terror as you jam your knife through his eye and out the back of his head.
Wow.
As you jam it in, it's just... as his body begins twitching in your arms.
Bad.
And eventually goes limp as blood is just like pouring onto the floor.
Down the hatch.
Okay, you throw him down the hatch. Thunk, as he hits the ground. Which also you had to reopen the hatch.
Oh.
Because he closed it.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Okay.
If the hatch opens, I'm like ready under it.
A body falls down with a knife in its eye. Well, at least a wound in its eye if you got the deck. Yeah.
Can I try to keep it from thudding on the ground?
Make a strength check.
How much blood just fell out of him?
Was a bad one. 5.
5?
Nah.
He hits stairs on the way down, changes the trajectory, lands on his head.
Oh.
Kind of sounds like a cracking cantaloupe because you've already broken the seal of what holds it whole. So it's just like...
Woo!
That
was good. That was good words for...
Roarke just like pinches his temples.
I feel sick because he was so...
The head
bad.
bleeds the most of any part on the body.
So a lot of blood just fell out.
You had like anime spraying blood
Ew.
in the room. There's blood on the walls,
Ew.
on
Bill
the
Volume
goods.
2.
There's Kill Bill level blood.
I smeared on my face and
I know
Just
exactly.
shaking head
Okay,
and
good.
just holding
I know
the
we needed
face
that.
down there.
I just want to be still and see if there's more movement. Like I can hear anything, like people coming towards the door. Like I'm leaning up on the door again.
Okay. You wait, and you are still. Zara and Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Lizzie and Corn.
If we both just saw that together,
You see the hand, and you see the door close.
Is there a way to
I
know
look-
if Cole saw that?
Make an insight check.
well, I look at Zara and I wink first.
And I don't know what I do. Okay, that's a 9.
9. Doesn't seem to have seen it.
Cole, have you ever had a margarita?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, they're so
It's an
good.
alcohol. Yeah. good.
Shoot, now I wish I would have ordered a margarita.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Does it burn?
No, it's kind of, well, I mean, do you like things that
I
have
like
the burn?
things that burn.
Well, yeah.
it.
Dragon Ball.
Well, like,
Red
it has salt.
Dragonborn.
It has salt in it.
So,
So it does have, like, that tang, if that makes sense.
Salt is good.
Have you ever had a buzz cut? Now,
He
buzz cut is
leans his
good.
head down. There's like no hair. It's scales, and you see
Dragonborn.
like almost like tentacle extensions in the back that come down like dreads that some have like bands on them and whatnot.
Cole, oh my god, I gotta make you a buzz cut.
What do you propose on cutting?
No, it's a drink. And
Oh.
I wanna make it seem like I'm tipsy and head behind the bar.
Okay, you start moving behind the bar.
Okay, so what you do is you get, like the shaker, and I'm assuming, can I assume that there's modern bar technology here? Is that okay, Andrew? Am I breaking your world?
There are no drinks behind the bar.
What?
Harvey has been leaving to get drinks every
What
time.
is this? Cole, there's no drinks behind this bar.
I don't know how Harv has it laid out, but
Oh my God.
he don't worry. He should be back any second now.
Okay, I just wanted to make you a buzz cut.
it's too late. I mean, it doesn't have
Well,
hair.
what's in a buzz cut?
It's cutting off all your hair.
Pause before that. What else is behind the bar? Are there any weapons?
You look around. There don't seem to be any weapons.
Dang,
there seems to be a
Harvey's so
place.
trusting.
There seems to be, with your passive perception, there seems to be a place where knives could have been under the counter. There seems to be a place where weapons might have been, but they are no longer there. You see a little bit of like places to hold money, most of which are empty currently. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Who in the room is closest to the door that I just saw Tabitha reach out of?
The closest to the door would be one of the two sisters that are drinking together. One's at a table and one's kind of propped up on the wall near that room.
Well, a buzz cut. And the secret of it is that it has cayenne pepper in it. And you think it's cayenne vodka and a little bit of Sprite. Again, I might be breaking this world. Sprite is a special
I've killed a
thing.
few Sprites in my life.
Sprite, yeah, it's a special thing that we
You
have.
just ground them up? Or?
Yeah, in Rivermill, where I'm from, we have Sprite, and it's kind of drinkable and fizzy, and you shake it all up, and you can even put some lemon. I actually always put lemon in it. Shake it up, and you can normally get 2 out of it, and it's good.
Well, that sounds
Hey, anybody know some
delicious.
good beer songs? And I start to walk up the bar, and I want to try
Like
to
climb up onto the bar?
Well, I don't know. Just like whatever is the weirdest way a tipsy person could get up and out of the bar.
You climb over the bar.
Okay, great. And it doesn't have to be good. Hey, does anybody know any beer songs? And I go, something. And I just want to try to get as close to Mateo as I can.
Make a performance check with disadvantage.
Frick!
Wonderful. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
All right, it's all unraveling now. It's all unraveling.
It's all my fault.
It's not your fault.
7.
Okay. Oof. As that happens, I would like to hand my staff over to him again, and I say, "We've understood that you're a cool person. I think you're pretty cool. I wanted to ask you something important." And I show him my staff. I'm like, "I've always thought this." I hand him it. Does he take it?
Make a deception check.
Okay.
Ooh, oh God.
6.
He looks at you like
God, I feel like I'm
eagerly
not here.
trying to hand it to him. No, friend, I already seen it.
Okay. Well, I put it down if it's like between me and him on the
Yeah,
bar.
you just put it on the floor.
Oh,
And I
the
point-
drunken sailors.
And I point to this little spot, and then I'm like, I always thought that part right there, if you look close enough on the side there, says,
God. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I'm gonna ask you to stop right where you are.
I prestidigitate at the door knock.
Which door? The front door?
No, the back door where Harv went into.
The back door. You see several heads look, but Cole does not look away from you. He's staring straight at you. Now, friend, I'm trying to be real cordial here.
Guys.
Trying to be a friend.
Me too.
Trying to help somebody that seems to be in a
6 deception, goddammit.
marital issues.
A little bit.
Yeah. So now don't have me look at your magic staff and have it hurt me. Understand? We clear?
Absolutely.
Alright. Now, I'm not too worried about whatever just befell Harv back there. Not really concerned about Harv. I'm really concerned about that kid in the back of the room.
I fucking knew it! Okay, I want...
He said in the back of the room, like the one that's
Not
right
in
there.
the back room,
Oh,
in the
damn
back
it.
of the
No.
room.
No.
Okay,
Like
and...
Mateo, the
do
guy.
I hear any of that? Do I get the sense that things are going not so good over
You are
there?
singing very loud, making your way across a large room. So I'm assuming this quiet conversation probably not.
Okay, since no one is joining with me, right?
No.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy for a banging knock on the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, if that does anything.
You do. There's a boom, 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 boom on the front door. The gray-skinned orc woman kind of looks where Harv was and is like waiting on Harvey to come open the door. And he doesn't come open the door. So she makes her way over to the door and starts unlocking it.
To
the front door?
Yeah, to the front door.
Great.
Because you did you knocked
Yeah,
on the front
I
door,
wanted
correct?
the front door.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So she starts unlocking the front door. Where are you in this room?
It's getting as close to Mateo as
Getting
I
as
can.
close to Mateo? Okay, you're probably 3/4 of the way there. You're like probably getting close to the circle table he's at the back of the room.
Does that put me in the middle of everybody?
Yup.
Cool.
Corn?
I've always thought that my ex-wife, she was a ugly lady. I always used to call her some always nasty words, but the thing that really set her off, the thing that made her break up with me, was when I called her. I said to her with my own words, I said, Margot. I just told her that Margot's an ugly bitch.
Okay.
And as I say that, I cast Blade Ward.
Zara, what did you...
No. You're good.
Okay. The staff starts to become a massive black snake, and you begin casting Blade Ward. We'll see where it is in initiative. That is where we'll pick up next time.